course, it's gonna be retarded. What's up, guys? So this is just me needing to vent and needing to complain a bit, guys. So you'll see on the Life of Shoki vlogs whenever I get around to editing it, honestly. But I'll just talk about it. Yesterday morning, uh, we woke up to water coming in through our walls in our bathroom and our dining room. So panic, of course. I called into work, did what we could to mop it up. It didn't seem like it was a continuous problem, not like a leaking pipe or anything like that. The maintenance guy got here a couple hours later, um, which wasn't his fault. He was stuck in traffic, but he was on his way. Shut up, Steve. Hold on. I'll turn this off. Either way. So, I stayed home all day yesterday to make sure it didn't continue. And when the maintenance guy got here, he said, he dealt with it. He figured out what was going on. But then later on that afternoon, we had water again. And didn't seem like as much, but it was there. In the bathroom closets where I found it, and then again in the dining room, but not much. So towels down, everything like that. And then I went over to check our neighbors next door, like the other side of the wall. They had the exact same problem. They woke up to it as well. What's up, Jason? So basically, I'm really close to the glass here. They said they took care of it. They thought it was the AC unit upstairs, that the drain was plugged and it was overflowing. So obviously he went upstairs and did that. They unplug it with some pressurized air to just blow it down. Um, Actually, they do it with CO2 canister, but either way. So they said it wasn't a problem. We woke up this morning, no problem. I mean, it was like still a little damp from yesterday. Didn't deal with that. Kept the fan on it. Keep focusing on me, stupid. This camera never knows what to do. Um, but like all day yesterday, no real problems except for that one thing. This morning, no problem whatsoever. Um, Technically triple, Colby. Um, and then literally, like, I'm setting up for a live stream. I'm setting up for a live stream tonight, or podcast tonight. And I go in there in the dining room to go ahead and just move all the stuff back to where it goes. And I pick up the towel that I left on the floor, and it is soaked, like completely soaked. I'm like, what the hell? Like, how did this get so wet? There was like no water on the floor yesterday. And so, like, I'm looking at the edge of the dining room, and it's starting to look damp again. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sorry if I'm cussing, but I'm angry. What's up, Luciano? So I go into the bathroom closet, which is where we really found it yesterday, and it looks okay. And then I go to spray some cleaner in the corner to clean up some crud. And, hey, Anthony. And here comes a gush of water from underneath the wall. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, it makes no sense. Like, if it was the upstairs guys and they cleared it yesterday, it shouldn't be a problem. So I throw down towels. I take the one that was already wet. I throw it outside. I like the mirror reflection of myself back here. I'm so over it. Like, and luckily one of the maintenance guys was still here. So I ran and I grabbed him, and he's like, "Look, I'm sorry, I can't do anything right now. I'm in the middle of something else. I'm heading somewhere else right now." And they've been spending all day replacing AC units. Like, and the hard part is because the laws changed and they don't use the R122 anymore, or whatever. I think that's what it was. They changed it, so now they have to completely change the inside and outside unit. Um, and they had four of those to do today, and it looked like they were just finishing up wherever he was. Um, but he said, "Look, we know what the problem is. We have people coming tomorrow that can deal with it, but I promise you, it'll at least be dealt with." He said by tomorrow, but that didn't make sense. I was like, yeah, if you're leaving, it ain't getting done tonight unless some people show up overnight. No, the others, yeah, that made sense from 134, but it said they went to a whole new stuff now. Um, that it's some of these units are really old, some of them are fairly new. Some of these units have been here for like 25 years and they're still running strong, but the newer ones always break. But and the thing is, it's not like it's a pipe. Like the first thing he did was turn off the water yesterday morning, and the water. If it was an actual leaking pipe, it would be constant. The only thing, yeah, I know. But the only thing that would make sense is if it's like something somewhere is filling with water and then letting go. Like it gets to a certain point and then it goes. Now, I'm concerned that maybe there's a pipe leaking upstairs. Like a freshwater pipe is leaking up there and like it's going across the ceiling and then finding a hole down. And then that's what's coming out. But it's clean water. It's not like sewage or anything like that. So that's a plus. But now it's totally random. Like, when the hell is it going to happen again? I would think that, Anthony. But, like, we're not seeing. Stupid camera. There's no water spots. There's nowhere where it looks like it's gathering. Unless wherever it is upstairs and it's coming down. I'm just, if it makes sense that they can't deal with it right now, okay, that's fine. But how the fuck, like, between me and our neighbors, we're both getting a ton of water on the floor. I mean, I caught it super fast, like right now, so I can at least be swapping out towels. When we woke up at I woke up at 5 a.m. to go to work. I walk out and then there's just water on the floor. I mean, it's not a huge amount of water, but also I don't know how much the neighbors got. They sound like they got at least as much as we did. But it looks like it's gathering in what I would call a low spot by the AC units. Like AC unit dining room wall, that would be the low spot. Because if it was happening near our like bedroom closet, I would get real worried because there's carpet and everything in there. But as far as I can tell, it's not gathering over there. I'm so over it. And if you guys don't know, a lot of you guys are new. The reason we're in this apartment is because our other one flooded 2 years ago in the Memorial Day floods and or Labor Day floods, whatever they were. I don't care anymore. It just and during Harvey and any of these major storms we have, I get severe anxiety. Harvey was bad. I barely slept. I was mostly on the couch because in the bedroom I could hear it a lot more. I was always going out making sure the water was draining away from our apartment, which is a major problem. But, the outside water is fairly well controlled now, as silly as it sounds. But now I've got water coming from inside somewhere. And if it was like a ceiling problem, you would see it. Um, and, that's weird. Um, he was mentioning water spots on our ceiling, and I'm like, we have a couple, but they haven't gotten any worse. And it was clearly the drains directly above from the toilet and the tub. So anytime the people who lived here before would use the tub and stuff like that, you would see water spots. But it hasn't been getting worse. If it was this much water, like gathering up top somewhere, that would be a major problem. But I don't know. I've got towels down. I've got a fan blowing. I'm just so on edge. Like, anger doesn't describe it. Anxious and like really just, you don't know when it's like I don't know when it's gonna happen. Yeah, a busted pipe would make sense if it was constant. I mean, if it's pooling somewhere and then giving out, that would also make sense. But if they know where it's coming from, they should have fucking dealt with it. Like, especially if it's a leaky pipe, they can't leave it. So that if it was a straight up leaky pipe and they know that's what it is, they would have dealt with it. They would have stopped immediately. All the other thing they were doing would have had both guys over here to fix it, or a plumber or something. But that's why I'm really. Well, they don't know where. They know what, or at least that's what he told me before he left. Sorry, I'm walking out here where the fan is. No, he said we know what it is. We got people coming tomorrow. The tomorrow thing pissed me off. He said we will deal with it, and he said I promise you we'll deal with it by tomorrow. Like, by tomorrow doesn't make sense. It's like, now is the problem. So, I mean, if it's something leaking over here, I don't know. If it's something leaking next door, I don't know. If it's leaking upstairs, I don't know. It's just, oh hey, there's now water on the floor. No, that's what they originally thought, Anthony. But the thing is that They they did that yesterday. At least not to us. They did it upstairs where they thought the problem was. He said that he went up there and he did clear those drains upstairs. And, just talking about it. So there's those couple very minor water spots right there. I wandered in here because I actually need to use the bathroom, but I'll talk for one more second or two. But now, I'm scared that it's my AC possibly doing it, but the drain pan's not filling. So I don't understand how that could happen. I'm so on edge and anxious because there's no telling when it's going to happen. There's no telling how bad it could get. Sorry if I'm spinning around a lot. And I'm so done with it, guys. But I'm going to let y'all go. I just needed to vent a little bit more. And I'm done dealing with it. This is day 2 of dealing with this. And I was fine like all day long thinking it was dealt with. I didn't even know the neighbors got it again this morning. They didn't tell us. So, I would have expected it if I had known they had it. So, but I gotta go. I really gotta go to the bathroom. And hopefully the wife will be coming home soon. So, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for listening. And I'll probably delete this video in a little while. So, thanks guys.